Welcome back to this podcast where we focused on the wisdom of generosity from ancient to modern. If you find these 5-minute reflections on being a person in the beautiful space where generosity occurs, please share this podcast in your fundraising networks. And if this is the first time joining us, don't forget to go back to previous episodes for rich insights. I came across a poem this week that might seem to not have a connection to our work across various types of nonprofits, but bear with me. This poem certainly speaks to human services work, yet it can have a broader meaning. This week, I am reading the poem Somebody's Mother by Mary Dell Brine, written in 1878. Quote, "The woman was old and ragged and gray, and bent with the chill of the winter's day. The street was wet with recent snow, and the woman's feet were aged and slow. She stood at the crossing and waited long, alone, uncared for, amid the throng of human beings who passed her by, nor heeded the glance of her ancient eyes. Down the street with laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out, came the boys like a flock of sheep, hailing the snow piled white and deep. Past the woman so old and gray, hastened the children on their way, nor offered a helping hand to her, so meek, so timid, afraid to stir. Lest the carriage wheels or the horse's feet should crowd her down in the slippery street. At last came one of the merry troop, the gayest laddie of the group. He paused beside her and whispered low, 'I'll help you cross if you wish to go.' Her aged hand on his strong young arm she placed, and so, without hurt or harm, he guided the trembling feet along. Proud his own were firm and strong. Then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. She's somebody's mother, boys, you know, for all she's aged and poor and slow. And I hope some fellow will lend a hand to help my mother, you understand, if she's ever poor and old and gray, when her own dear boy is far away. And somebody's mother bowed low her head in her home that night, and the prayer she said was, God be kind to the noble boy who is somebody's son and pride and joy." Unquote. So yes, we can easily see how each person we encounter in human services organizations are somebody's mother, father, brother, sister, daughter, son, and so on. Yet, let's expand outward. The animals we rescue will be somebody's future best friend. The places we protect and conserve have been or will be somebody's favorite place of rest or exploration. The arts we produce and stage will be somebody's favorite memory. The subjects we teach will alter somebody's future course in learning or curiosity. The spiritual insights we give will speak deeply into somebody's life. Our work truly is somebody's fill in the blank. Let's reflect on these 2 questions this week. In thinking about your work, what is your somebody's fill in the blank? What brings you pride and joy in your work this week? Share this podcast if you enjoy these 5-minute reflections, and subscribe to receive these reflections released every Monday. To explore fundraising coaching deeper, visit servingnonprofits.com. See you next week.